Alright, I believe we're live. Although for some reason, I'm not hearing the music here. No, it's just that track is really quiet. Well. Anyways, I'm getting low on steak. But I have other food, so I thought I would eat that instead. I was thinking today, since this is the last stream before 117 drops, which it does that tomorrow. I really meant to stream yesterday too, but my sleep cycle said no. No to any activity that involves being not asleep. I'm just gonna grab not the slime blocks, redstone blocks. I was thinking, this is probably gonna go horribly wrong, but I thought I would start the stream with trying to retrieve some shulkers. There should be plenty of that. Because what could possibly go wrong? I figure I'll probably kill at least one of them. Might row the boat off the edge. I'll probably have one of them land way up on the iron farm. It's probably where they're going to end up. On the side, where I can't get to them. It doesn't mean I'll be losing my mods, but that's fine. The worst loss is loss of the magnet, but they'll be updated eventually. And I've done some fiddling around with my network settings, and for some reason the playback screen doesn't want to be less than 3 seconds behind, so I don't know. I'm not sure if anybody will be able to hear it, but there is some background noise. It's that time of year. I have a fan on. Also, occasionally the AC will kick on. It's not super hot where I live, but if I don't have the AC on, it gets really, really hot in here. And no, I'm not going to take off all my clothes either. Alright. I shouldn't need any of that. Oh, also, I was poking around, and I think that goes that way, right? Yeah, that way apparently there's actually an in-city. Pretty close. Oh well. I have these shulkers ready to go. They're in boats. Let's go get them. And I figured I would do this at the beginning of the stream, so that way, on the replay on YouTube, people can be more entertained right away. Before we get going, the other thing I was thinking about doing. I got most of the wall finished between streams. There's some other little bits and bobs I want to do with it too. Now we just fly for 600 hours. Because, as you know, we passed at least a half a dozen villages or in cities on our way back. But these guys are already in boats, so we're going to go get them. I do not expect this to be easy. Might die more than once. Everybody's favorite. Lengthy flights through the end with nothing to look at. Except for the little road I made a few streams ago. I want to say I did the slime farm after this one. I actually haven't done anything with the slime farm other than I think I AFK'd there for half an hour while using my camera account to light up the caves. And got like a little over a full chest worth of slime blocks in a couple of hours. Is it the most efficient farm? No. Man, I'm glad I grabbed that other stack of rockets. Jeez. Can't see anything except for that. I turned down my render distance back to 16. That's where I usually play with it. Partially because it runs best, but also because it used to be that was the highest you could set your server to. So, well, 15 on the server. There they are. And that one has an Enderman in the boat. That's gonna hurt, isn't it? I was reading on the wiki, and it sounds like as if these guys can actually take fall damage when they're in the boat. Everybody's favorite. This will take a while. It'll take a while, but it should be relatively safe. When I get out of the boat, I might accidentally go through the end portal with where I've got the end of the road. Chilling. Probably the biggest thing I'm looking forward to in the new update tomorrow, lightning rod. That way I don't have to worry about my iron farm, so I can AFK wherever and it should be fine. Because I can replace the villagers if need be, but that is going to be such a pain. I think on non-water, the pace of the boat's like insanely slow. Like, I want to say 2.5 blocks a second or something like that. And I gotta go 5,000 blocks or so. Welcome to the Rowing Boats stream. Oh, you got a little bit too close to that edge there. Better get it a little further over the other way. Yep, nope, not straight on the road. Whee! That doesn't do anything. And now we have the illusion of going faster. There was, if the, well, actually I can't find a swapper, a direct swapper for Forge either, but something like one of those block utilities things would be great, because then I could like replace the whole road with ice and just go. Oh well. Today on Rowing a Boat, we are rowing a boat. It's gonna be a while. I would say ask questions, but it appears to be just me and my several bots in the chat, so. And then tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream tomorrow because I get my second COVID shot. It's the Pfizer one, which I've heard is the better one. Is better than the Moderna. Moderna will take you out of commission, but I had some problems with the first one, and the second one is usually worse. So we'll see. My personal immune response tends to be to sleep. And welcome back to Rowing Boats with some weird guy on Twitch who's really small and you've probably never heard of. I should have gone with the video a little closer. Oh well. Oh well, these guys are ready to go. It's all set up. I'm already to the first city. Past where I started my road. I figured the most likely thing would be for me to dump it off the side here. I'm hoping, since it's not full blocks, that he'll just stay alive. But then again, I don't know. Also, there is a strong possibility when I get out of the boat that I'll get teleported to the overworld. Fortunately, getting from the spawn pad in the end to the portal back isn't that big of a deal. I think what I might do is just see if I can get this guy into the overworld safely and then move on. Go on to other activities besides rowing a boat. I haven't finished it yet, but I have been working on a wish list for you guys to buy me stuff. It's all stuff related to the stream, like office things, better audio gear, like a new mic, something better than this $20 mic, and since the emphasis has been on streaming, go XLR. If my focus wasn't on streaming, I would check out one. Like, I was thinking, go crazy, get one of those universal audio USB interfaces. I was thinking do the Thunderbolt one, but they appear to have trouble. My motherboard will do Thunderbolt 3. You just gotta get an adapter card for that. And a gajillion different cables. Because you gotta plug in some power to it, and USB cables to it, and some other things. It'll do it. Sorry. I don't have... That's something else on my list too, Stream Deck, so I can like, until I get something like a Go XLR, I have no way of muting the mic outside of clicking in the OBS. Let's see if we can safely get this guy at the end of the overworld. And then go on to other activities, because it's already been... Well, I haven't actually been in-game and doing stuff for a full 20 minutes. It's been more like 15, but still. It's going to take a while. Technically, this is not the first one, but here comes the corner. Our corner approacheth. And then there's another corner. After rowing for probably another half an hour or so. On my list of things to get, though, is definitely a new desk for sure. The desk I have now was designed for a different room with a different setup on it. It's not made to be ergonomic in the slightest. But now that I have a different office that's much bigger, and I know a lot of people would make this path 3 wide. Not this guy. Of course, when playing Skyblock, I also don't believe in bothering with safety rails. It's not that safety is overrated, it's that you get overconfident when you have those things, and so you'll do something stupid and you will fall off. Or I noticed last time I was playing in Sky Factory 4, it has fence jumper. So if you put fences around your platform to try to keep yourself from falling off, it's not going to help because you just jump right over it. Only 3,700 blocks to go. In this direction. Roughly. I'm gonna pause for a second here. Itchy eyebrow. And while my headphones are kind of falling apart, the audio output part of them is fine. But I'm not going to directly replace them because a while back I got some earbuds and they're really nice ones. I just haven't switched to using them on stream yet. The ones I got are actually stage in-ear monitors. Really high-end ones. They've got like a standard magnetic coiled woofer thing for the bass that's bigger than your Apple earbuds entire audio transducer thingy, whatever it is. I forgot what the name of it is. And then it's got 2 balanced armatures for the mid-range and 2 for the high-end. It has a frequency range that your dog can't hear that. Because that's just how high it goes. I think it said something like 15 hertz to 44 kilohertz frequency range. And they've got the bass too. They're also way more sensitive than these headphones. So I can hear my headphone preamp in the interface really badly, but I also have to turn it down just because. Oh. Long road. What can I say? I had this guy ready to go. It just happens to be not the closest end city to the central island. Oh well. I.e., that's why I think I'm just gonna do the one guy. I have a hard time keeping this thing centered. Fortunately, I know both will stay on a one wide. Keeping it on the one wide can be difficult, which is probably where this not being ice is a good thing, because there's no rails on the sides to keep the boat from falling off. When I attempt the corners. Unfortunately, the side effect of that is that it's really slow. Also on my list, better lights, because these ones I would love to be able to turn them down, but I can't. They have the choice of on and off. They're actually meant for a photography softbox thing, not live stream webcams. The lighting for that is somewhat different from for your stream. And also new speakers, because I would like to be able to have my monitors actually not be spread so far apart. And I've toyed with the idea of getting a new webcam. Jeez, my nose is just hanging on. I could start singing your butt, but I don't want to risk. Don't want to risk DMCA. Same thing with Drunken Sailor. Do a sea shanty. But there are several groups that have actually done it musically, several musical artists, and I think it gets a little bit murky with that. Here's where I ran out of sea lanterns, which I should not have a problem with now, because I did go and AFK for like an hour or two. I think I used my camera account to AFK while I did other things. and then crafted everything that was in the system into sea lanterns. And I got something like 5 shulker boxes of them. Let's see, what else? Oh, new displays would be nice. It'd be nice to have all my monitors actually match. Nice to have, but, you know, not absolutely necessary, obviously. Make one of those tech tubers that does the setups, make them twitch. Yeah, well, 4 of them are the same resolution, but nary one of them is the same size. My center monitor is 24-inch class, 23.5, I think is what the official statistics say. And the left panel and right panel are both 21.5-inch monitors. They're not the same size, though. The one on my right's actually bigger. Slightly. Ever so slightly. When they're next to each other, you can tell, but with where they are now, you wouldn't never know. And the 24-inch TV, because, you know, it was sitting around doing nothing. It's sitting around doing nothing, and technically it's mine, so... And a 15-inch. 15.6-inch, 720p. Looking at my current setup as it is right now, I was thinking 27s, but I'm not sure 27s will fit. I don't know. Higher end CPU. So right now I've got the bottom end of i5. And I was thinking I'd like to get more memory too. With a different storage setup. And an AC unit for out here where my office is, because the ducts aren't, it's not ducted properly out here. However, because it used to be a garage, theoretically all the walls all the way around should be insulated, so I should be able to keep it completely isolated from the rest of the house. And I've recently learned there's a guy I watched sometimes here on Twitch that uses his living room as his office. I'm using the family room, except for the differences I have the house to myself. And it's also the biggest room in the house. And according to my research, you should put the microphone between you and whatever your source of noise is, the furnace, fan, whatever. That would be behind my head. How far along are we? Only 2.5 kilometers to go. Ish. 3. 3 overall, because I forget how many blocks it is to the actual middle of the island, because there is that sharp right. We're going to be spending the first hour of stream just doing this. Dang. Dang it! I might just stop here and take a drink. Jeez. Based on my lifetime and what time it is where I am, I actually got the stream started at the time I meant to, instead of 5 to 10 minutes late. You can wait until you got 5 minutes left, since that's how long the countdown timer is. You'll be fine. Except for it takes like 10 minutes to get everything set up and ready. So far, this has been a lot easier than I was expecting. I was figuring I was going to get shot. He's still back here, right? Yeah. He's still firing away. He's just not aimed at me, so none of them are hitting me. As long as he doesn't end up inside the iron farm, I should be fine. I didn't bring blocks to push. Yeah. It should be fine. I got pistons. Actually, yeah, I brought more pistons too, so shouldn't be too bad. I've never actually done this before, so my last death in game was 3 IRL days worth of playtime ago. As in, like, 48 plus whatever, 24. 54 hours? And that was only because I was lighting the end island up, the center island there, and I went up to the top of the pillar and came in a little too hot. Fortunately, I'd already lit the rest of the island, so it wasn't that big of a deal, just really annoying. $1,700. So we're down to right at 3 kilometers-ish. Because I gotta go to 0, 0. Welcome back to Rowing a Boat. We now have a little over 2,700 blocks in this direction to go, followed by another 300 in another direction. Yep. We're at 40 minutes. Oh dear. That seems to be my big problem in Minecraft in particular. I always underestimate how long these things will take. A couple of years ago, I decided to redo the storage room in my first world. And I was figuring, it shouldn't take more than a day or two. And it ended up taking something in the neighborhood of like 200 hours of actual playtime. Alright, I need to shift around in my chair a little here. Eh? Looks like I just got rubber banded a bit there. Now I got a notification for something, because I'm not sure what's going on with that. You shouldn't have seen that because it's set to game capture, not display capture. I have messed around in the Empyrean world a little bit. I went and grabbed a couple of more models of ships to model that ship after, but thinking about it, and I think I was just asking too much of my system. It's kind of an older graphics card at this point, and it's an AMD graphics card, which it's my understanding isn't the greatest for what I'm doing. It works, just not as well as an NVIDIA graphics card, but it's what I could get. And I've seen the price on it one if you were to get it now, and I did not pay that much. Same card, same kind of condition, is now going for like $600. I paid less than $2 for mine, I think. Might have been between 2 and 3, I can't remember exactly. But yeah, don't buy it at $600. And what I mean by it being too much is that most games tend to use the GPU quite a bit, although there's a few that don't. I believe City Skylines is also mostly technically CPU bound, like Minecraft, which means I can stream it fine because it uses a CPU, and I've got the Streamlabs using my GPU instead for all the encoding. And if anybody were to try suggesting using RTX voice to help with the background noise, I don't have an RTX graphics card, so it wouldn't matter. And I don't like noise gates very well. I don't know about other people, but to me, it makes the background noise more obvious when you have one of those, as it opens and closes. So I rather dislike using them. And there was also a noise reduction thing that I used to use long ago, but I discovered that that's what one of my audio problems was the noise cancellation, because it makes it sound like a garbled cell phone. Although at the time I wasn't exactly using a high-end mic either, so kind of balanced it out, I think. My last headset, I believe, was actually made for VoIP calls, things of that nature. And then I bought an actual microphone. I picked this one because, hey, I knew I would need an arm as well, and it was part of a kit that had that. And then I learned that it can't, even though it technically can plug directly into the computer, it doesn't have enough power, so that's why I now have a 48 volt phantom power supply freely available for future use if I need it. Because if I were to get that microphone first before getting the new interface, what I have only puts out 15 volts and it needs 48. So it should be covered. It's just, is this our great void? Yes, it is. Don't fall off. Anyways, I probably would have to get another XLR cable too, but I do actually have a secondary phantom power unit if that does come to pass. Yeah, the replacement mic is also a condenser mic that I'm looking at, because I tend to be a fairly quiet person to begin with, and dynamic mics are extremely quiet, so that didn't seem like a good idea to me. Even though it's probably not the best environment for a condenser in an untreated room, although it is wall-to-wall carpet here as well as lots of furniture. I still get reflections off the monitors, but this would be more entertaining if something went wrong, but no. It's been really smooth sailing, actually. Just rather lengthy. And on this issue of rowing a boat, we are now rowing between the land masses. What can I say? This guy was already in a boat and ready to go, but just wasn't very close, as I discovered on my way over here. I've been using a program called Mindways to just get an overhead view of everything in this world, and that's how I discovered that entity that seems to have generated close by. How that one generated, I'm not entirely sure, because I don't remember flying very far over that way. So, yeah. Might have done that a while ago to see about it having a nearby entity, but I don't remember. Because, unfortunately, I've taken some pretty lengthy breaks from this world. This can be a bit. Oh, hey, we're most of the way there. Only 500 bucks this way, and then 300 the other way. In this edition of Rowing a Boat, we are now halfway across the void. Phone notification. Probably just one of the games on my phone is ready to go. In recent years, and especially the last few months, I have discovered that I may have, in fact, have ADHD. However, unless I get an official diagnosis from my psychiatrist, I'm not going to tag my channel that. Even though I believe you can. Albeit, I don't really know how. Because I haven't really looked into it because I don't want to put it on there yet. ADHD and potentially also autism spectrum disorder, specifically what used to be known as Asperger's. Not sure if they have that one as one of their new tags. I'd say neurodiverse squad unite, except for I'd prefer to do that from home. Well, almost an hour in. Since I hit start streaming, not how long I've actually been in-game. On the plus side, I get some phantoms probably, because it's been 45 minutes since I was last in the overworld. Or in the bed. And I think it was something like 3 Minecraft days. So it's been just about long enough. Maybe. Because I don't remember the last time I slept either. And this could make it interesting. If this guy dies, I am not fetching another shulker yet, because it's taken an hour to get him over there. I'll move on to the next activity. The end's in sight. Wait, we're in the end. Never mind. The exit's in sight? Question mark? And back with another riveting episode of Rowing a Boat. We're up on the final corner. Yeah, I totally should have redone it from a closer village. I keep calling them villages and city. I suppose technically that would be what it is. It's a village in the end, except for occupied by Endermen and my passenger. His kin. And I did remove all the torches from the sides of the bedrock pillar so that he could go wherever he wants to. That's assuming he survives this fall. This is it, folks. I believe he's on the final stretch. Will the shulker survive? Let's find out. It says on the wiki 17 block radius. It should be more than sufficient. Oh, I think I want to go off to the side and not straight down because I think the boat would be underneath of him and I wouldn't be able to break it. I mean, underneath the actual portal. So. This is where things go wrong. I think before I break the boat, I'm going to go grab some ender pearls. Whee! Yep, he survived. Good golly, that took a while. I'm gonna go grab some ender pearls here, cause go pick some up off the ground here. Should be fine. Because of that. Yep. Dang it, missed. Oh, he can teleport to that block? There it goes. Alright, that's where I wanted him. Get out of here, you. And now he's in the overworld. Somewhere. Okay. I could probably turn that off for the moment. In we go. Now, where did he land? 'Tis the question. Do I have a shulker on the ground, or is he up on top of the iron farm? Or is he at actual world 00? Or on top of the wall bothering a villager. Let's see. There's my stuff. Now, where is he? I think I hear him. Maybe not. Finding this guy could be an interesting ordeal. Nope. Don't see him there. There's my villagers. Nope, not in there. I hear villagers. Any sign of the guy? No. Alright. Might be it. There he is. I think. Or is that a cow? Nope, that's a horse. Well, let's find 00. Over here. Finding this guy is going to be a bit of a pain, isn't it? Oh dear. In the forest. There he is. I see you. There you are. Stupid tree. Sitting in a boat, punching it with my fist. Oh. I was holding down the wrong button here. Oh well. Oh yeah, I have to actually have to be holding a tool. That's right. Oopsie. My bad. I think I'm gonna leave him there for now. Let's wrap him with cobble. Cobble. Cat. Hitbox is hidden. Let's make it really obvious. Let's wrap him in another rack. Not that chest. This chest. Somehow I have two. What? What the heck? Why do I have two separate shulker boxes partially filled? Anyways. Not terribly concerned about things killing him. It's more of so he doesn't, like, shoot me while I'm trying to get him. There we go. Now we're done with that for the time being. Let's put some stuff away. Let's see, redstone components goes there. Redstone blocks in there. Wood. Been keeping pearls in the mob drops box. And I think the mower guy is here, unfortunately. I never know when he's gonna be here. Let's see, Stonebrook stairs. I'm gonna need more of that. Let's see. Place that there. And grab more stone bricks. Given how much stone brick I use, it's all stone brick now. Stairs. Yeah, don't worry, it's gonna get used. It will get used. Empty shulker boxes. Do I really want to do that? Well, it needs to get done, so. It's mostly a matter of where to start. Okay. I think I might just do this a little bit down here. And this is after I've simplified the design. I think I messed up at that part. Because it keeps going around the corner of that tower. There should be one in there, but I didn't have one when I designed it. I had a thought. Oh yeah, I think what I might do instead of this is work on shaping that piece of land over here, because there was a hill here and I shaved it right through here. And it looks kind of bad right now. Set that one there. On the plus side, I'll have all the resources ready to go. And since these go this way, and only the finest buttered carrots. Well, that's not going to do any good. Facing the wrong way. Have to get up top here. Alright, I think that's going to be it for that. I'm going to work on something that doesn't require me to hold shift key continuously. New plan. I'm gonna need my spoon. I was thinking keep the shape of it more or less, just bring it back a bit, like to here. Let's see, so there's a 1, 2. And then back 1. Yeah, it does actually go around the tree. And one more. So that would go there. And then that would go back to there. Okay, I think that's good. There, I think. Right, and then maybe there. Not really my strength here. Landscaping is definitely not on my list of Minecraft skills. What is on my list of Minecraft skills? Building a farm and then taking it down and rebuilding it multiple times. I think I'm just going to go ahead and replace this, and if I dig it up again later, I dig it up again later. Okay, let's see. Maybe not quite that far back. It's better than it was. Still not completely happy with it. But it definitely looks better, I think. Maybe. And of course, there's no trees because, well, you don't have trees this close to your castle. That's something else that I need to do. I need to go clear the trees. Clear the trees from around the edges of the forest there. Yeah, I'm going to leave that on. Leave it on for now. Because I'm going to be grabbing my axe. I don't have any andesite on me. I've got diorite and granite and dirt. Insane quantities of dirt. Also, I never fixed the label. I should probably do that too. Thinking about it. Let's go ahead and label that dirt chest. I took it off because I used all that dirt in the end there, and I ended up putting a bunch back. Dirt overflow. So this, that. Squirrel! It's the trees on the outside of the wall, not the insides. So I need to shave this back a bit. I think I'm going to remove this tree. And there goes the mower. Let's go ahead and take that tree and this tree. So I have a giant supply of dark oak. There's the little despawn. Eventually. I'm not gonna light over here, but I am gonna remove the trees, and I hate that. Ah, that's the logs that didn't get removed. They're still connected somewhere. How annoying. I'm not so touching it because I don't want the leaves. Actually, it's going to be time for a quick nap. For that, I definitely want to go sleeping, because if I don't, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Since it's not lit outside the walls. Another notification. this one too. Llama. Alright. And that tree, and that tree. Some of these upper ones may have some trouble because the leaves can trace all the way back to the wall where there's oak wood. I need more regular oak anyway. I have to go through here later and remove some leaves too, jeez. Full inventory. Not only is it a full dark oak forest, it's a large biomes dark oak forest, so there's lots of extra. I think I'm gonna probably want to stuff it, yeah. Start stuffing that into shulker boxes. Where do I have my mushroom stuff stuck? Decorative, maybe? Mystic decorative, yeah. Shroomage, saplings, apples, sticks, Okay, spruce, which you might actually get pretty full here too. Alright, now where were we? Over here, roughly. So, this tree. Dump truck. So just a little bit of mild deforestation here. I probably don't need to go any further that way, since the wall goes this way. And that's what I mean. There's oak logs in the wall, so they kind of stay. And that's what they spawn. That is a lot of dark oak saplings. Well, on the plus side, if I ever wanted dark oak trees, I could grow some. Probably don't need to remove that one. And historically, you do things like this to remove any cover so that your enemies can't hide. Although I think you would go further out than what I'm doing. Ooh, wandering trader over here. What's he got? Anything good? You have goods? No. No. I think I saw you earlier. I'm thinking normally they would do it further out, but I must have gone through here at some point. I think. I don't think it's a chunk border. Oh, no, that is a chunk border, right? Yep. GG Minecraft terrain. Dang it. Give me back that. GG. Let's see, the Endermen have been busy over here. Although how much of that is Enderman and how much is actually natural terrain gen, I'm not entirely sure. I believe we're almost all the way to the end here. Ow. Yes, more chunk border weirdness, because, yeah. I believe that would be expressed as Go Drunk Minecraft, your home. Fine. But think about name tagging this guy. And he's just hanging out. The other day I went through all the walls and everything and discovered that there's a bunch of Endermen inside. okay. No. This part it doesn't matter because it's not like anybody can get there. Alright. Turn the old magnet off. Don't fight the squirrel. Embrace it. You know what, let's fill that up to capacity here. There we go. Should probably repair here. I don't have the farm ready at all. I'm not even sure where to build the darn thing. But eventually there will be a shulker farm. Because I need shulker boxes. In the meantime, I think I'm going to go ahead and go do some repairs. Okay, I guess you can right-click a carrot onto a sign. Did not know that. I'd say the axe is probably the most in need of repairing. Sorry about that, I can't do anything about it. What, this? Yeah. Yeah, this isn't really all that fancy. Alright, now back to the overworld. Perfect. Landed right in the portal. Okay. What could we do for a little bit? Oh yeah, I was gonna clean up some of my netherrack here on the ground. I was starting to run the wall over here, but I don't think I'm gonna go do that. That's netherrack. It's netherrack that I have large quantities of. Uh-oh. Ow! Went through a tree. That's unfortunate. Well, welcome to the stream then. Oh, need to grab some cabo. A little bit of cobble because there's a hole over there now. I didn't realize they didn't go past that, but whatever. Whatever. There it is. I want the cobble. Alright, and I think I'm going to clean up the netherrack I was marking out over here, because now that I actually have some stuff installed, it doesn't fit. So, flying contraption. This is all survival. I mean, I have a creative world, but this isn't it. Just a lot of time. Broke my torch. Right there, I think. Alright. Yeah, my place to block with cobble. That's where the dirt came from, that's right. Is there anything over here? Not really. Need to redo some of those farms. And that's just a temporary farm, and that's always on the to-do list. Oh yeah, I forgot I did that. I just don't have a building around it. And now the lawnmower's out front. Sorry about that, nothing I can do. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to bother with that at the moment. Could go check the status of the iron. Oh boy, that's filling up. That's good. It means my thing from bed powering is fixed. That's mostly full. That's mostly full. How are our chickens doing? Stuff them way down here so that way they don't make all that racket. And also I have problems with them spraying everywhere. So. Down at bedrock. Last week I think the mower guy was here on Tuesday. Never did check to see if he moved the sump tubes. Back to bed. Yep. And the downside of the Phantoms is that you spend a lot of time sleeping. Best of luck to you in there. Let's see, what else could I do for a little bit? I'm not really sure on a 15-minute project here. It's not done. Nothing too fancy here. Got a drawbridge over here. It doesn't do anything, it's just decorative. I do have a functioning gate, though. Over here, that button. Yeah, several hundred hours of work. It's nothing too fancy. I've actually got a better version with a blueprint. I just haven't built it yet. It's got 2 gates, one on either side, and I also have the rest of it around it, along with a hole in the ceiling. And I was thinking about building an anvil dropper, so that way when your enemy is trapped in the middle here, you have them stand right in the middle and an anvil falls on their head. And I still have no idea if this thing is even working. I don't know. Oh well. Probably need to redo that again. Pumpkins, cactus. Just a little farm. And I have not updated this map in forever. So it still has the old slime farm, old roads, none of the walls. Yeah, that's right. The whole design for the gate isn't actually my original idea. I based it off of the one from Etho's Lab on YouTube. Yeah, this is Java edition. I do own a copy of Bedrock, but I never play it. And I know Redstone works differently on there. And this village here was here when the world was first generated, so right at world spawn. Unfortunately, I'm about out of stream time here. I usually only go for about 2 hours at a time. How about for those who actually watch the stream all the way through, what if I give you a sneak peek of something that I'm gonna be building? Yeah, me too. Before I leave for the day, this is actually my creative world. Let's see, it's over yonder, I think. But I have a Lightmatica schematic for it. I have an actual proper gatehouse around here somewhere. There it is. This is a fully functioning gatehouse with 2 gates, one on each side. I have to go up to close the gates. But, yeah. Full-on gatehouse with, and both sides are independently controlled. And I managed to make the redstone much more compact from the other one. And then you got your little murder hole here. And all of this takes a lot of time. Eventually I'll be building that as my new gates around the whole outer walls and everything. I'm gonna go park myself back over here. I have a specific place that I park. But yeah, that's the gate that I will be eventually adding into this world at some point. It's more compact than the redstone for this one. This one is a bit messy. Because I've got a bunch of extra stuff in here, like, let's see, where is it? Ah, yeah, the monostable circuits and some other stuff, and it's a bit of spaghetti. I have a furnace array thing too that I've not built, but I've been thinking about improvements to it. It's designed to split everything as evenly as possible and also be the laziest system possible. You put your items to smelt and also the fuel into the same chest, and it sorts it and splits everything out, smelts it all. But it's not very fast. I think it took 20 minutes to do one inventory full of stuff. So. And what's really sad is this isn't even my most ambitious project. Years ago, I did my own SMP, and on the Season 1 world, I started working on what I called my Ice Palace. And the outer wall for that thing, each segment, straight segment, was 1 kilometer long. Never got very far with that. Unfortunately, I think it might be best to go ahead and wrap up here. Since also, I have a really elevator. Not really. I don't have any elevator. I don't have any elevators here. But I do have a really fancy branch mine down here. You come down these narrow stairs, bump your head on all the lamps all the way down, and then it opens up. Just a little something I thought I would do that is different from what I usually do. Oh, the thing in the distance, that's my iron farm. Yeah, all done in survival. You're referring to this thing over here. This is an iron farm. It has a shut-off switch, which is connected down below. But it uses you scare the villagers with a zombie, and they spawn the golems a lot faster. About 9 pads of this. It used to get about 3,600 iron an hour or so. I think it was last stream I built my slime farm here. Built that out. Nothing fancy. This is definitely not an efficient farm. There's no golems or anything. There's cactus, which I know that you lose slime to that too, but I haven't even really been over here all that much, and that's just in the last... Since I did my AFK session a while back, which got that. I got sugarcane and fully automatic sheep because you can do that now. Tree farm, temporary vines, cactus, and pumpkins. And over here's my little sheep farm. I went with 2 separate holding cells because of entity cramming. So I've got half of them in one and half in the other. Along with over here is where I did my breeding and sorting. And then my latest iteration of a cow farm. I've also got a lot of playtime in this world too. So and I don't really have a whole lot else built up at the moment. Not a whole lot built up. Let's see. Oh, there's a couple of other little things here and there. I've got a witch farm, dual witch farm. And I also have an overworld enderman farm and a guardian farm. Since it's a witch farm, it's not really decorated or anything. But over here, that was a witch hut, and that was a witch hut. And so now everything is in the middle with the full dugout perimeter. But wait, there's more. I want to go this way. And then over here, this is my little portal room. Well, I've also been playing Minecraft for 6 years now, so my little portal room. It's actually inside of a ship, and it's getting to be nighttime. But over here, we have a guardian farm, and then over here in the distance, this is an overworld farm. I designed it so that I could get ender pearls without having to go to the end or kill any endermen. So and that thing, it's pretty quick too. And it's the middle of the night, so the night is dark and full of terrors, so I'm going back home. That's really all there is in the world at the moment. I did go through and light up the whole central end island. Where's my hole? There it is. Let me out! Haven't done a whole lot. There's a bunch of tunnels that go all over the place here, but there isn't anything built anywhere else. And this ladder is future plans for going through the bedrock, because you can do that in Java. He lost his bet again. And then up here I've got a little bitty village too. Not just one cat. There's one up in my bedroom, but I've got a black cat here from one of the witch huts. Because they spawn in with the witch hut and witch. And then I've got Jelly. I don't remember which one it is upstairs. And I have 0 wolves. Yeah, another cat right there. I seem to have a pet Enderman too. Yep. My little fountain. The water does come and go over time. There it goes. It should retract here. Well, maybe not. But there's a little bit of redstone for the fountain too. Yeah, I think it has to trigger again. There it goes. Just a little animated something there. And I'm not sure what all this was supposed to be. I think it was a melee training range. And over here is a firing range. With target blocks. And I have never hit the 50. Or not 50. Yeah, the 50. Centered. Several houses. Bench. I got a stables over here. And 1 horse. I think there's another animal in here somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Nope, never mind. We have haylofts too. Oh, hey, look, there's... You guys are spawning everywhere, jeez. A little farm here, which they've replaced all the food there with beetroot. And then the smithy. Just several workstations. And a functioning power hammer. You turn the lever on and then you beat the stuff. And then when you're done, you step off and turn it off, and now it doesn't do anything. That's really about all there is in this world. It's not that built up. Oh dear. And it's time for me to get off too. Jeez. A broken villager breeder. I'm gonna have to redo it, but that's okay. I'll do that at a later date. So. Unfortunately, it's time for me to go. Let's see if there's anybody to raid. Not really. Yeah. I'm gonna try to stream same time tomorrow. It's 3 p.m. Eastern time, Eastern Daylight Time, but tomorrow I get my second COVID shot, so I might not be able to stream tomorrow. Unfortunately. But thanks for joining in. It's been nice. And I'll see you eventually, maybe, perhaps. I don't have a consistent schedule, but yeah, I will see you then. And thanks for the follow too. Bye bye.